Good evening, Washington County Common Sense Conservatives. What a great event to be at. A group that cares about the Constitution, morality, integrity, personal responsibility, and life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. I'm really happy to be here tonight because I too care about those things. I really care about the Constitution. It's been extremely very important part of my career. And so I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself and why I'm running, and ask, hopefully through hearing me, I will earn your vote on April 6th. So my name is Shelley Grogan. I graduated from Marquette University in 1992, born and raised in Wisconsin. I grew up the second oldest of 7 kids in an Irish/Polish Catholic family. It was fun. And so after I graduated from Marquette University, I worked as a civil litigator for several years at a law firm. I represented clients all over the state of Wisconsin, and I traveled all over the country as part of the trial preparation as a civil litigator, until I was recruited to go work at the Court of Appeals. I worked with Ted Wiedemeyer and Ralph Adam Fine, 2 great constitutional conservative judges that we had here in Wisconsin. And I did the same tasks and duties that Court of Appeals judges do. I reviewed the briefs, I talked about legal issues, I read the law, Constitution a lot, and I spent time talking to the judges about the legal issues. As a part of my job, I drafted opinions every month. We got our cases at the beginning of the month, and we started writing right away so that we could circulate the opinions and get them to the other judges so that the opinion could go out to the public and the parties. It's really important that cases don't sit forever in the Court of Appeals because people are waiting for an answer. And so I worked with Judge Ralph Adam Fine until the day he died. And Governor Walker appointed Rebecca Bradley to replace him. Rebecca Bradley hired me, and then when Governor Walker moved her to the Supreme Court, she asked me to join her. So I am in my 6th year with Justice Rebecca Bradley. She's an amazing justice, committed to the Constitution. Justice Rebecca Bradley and Justice Dan Kelly have endorsed me. I worked with them side by side, day in and day out, for 4 and 6 years. Justice Kelly moved in right next door to us, Justice Rebecca Bradley's chambers, and I spent many, many hours talking about legal issues with the justices. And I did the same thing that the justices do at the Wisconsin Supreme Court. I read the briefs, I read the law, and I draft opinions. And I really, really enjoy doing that job. I'm also the judge in the city of Muskego, where I live, and I've raised my family for almost 30 years. My husband and I graduated from law school together and bought a home in Muskego, which is in Waukesha County, one of the counties in District 2. And we were blessed with 3 wonderful children. My husband passed away in 2009 when our children were 7, 10, and 12. And that was hard, but with the help of faith and family and friends and community, we healed. And my kids are now 18, 22, and 24, and I'm really, really proud of them. They're amazing Christian, conservative, respectful, law-abiding young adults. And so I really love serving my community as the City of Muskego judge. I have my own courtroom. I have people come in face-to-face. I hold trials. I render judgment. I rule on evidentiary motions. And I decide if someone is guilty or not guilty. And I impose judgment. I think that's a really important skill to have before you go onto the appellate court, because as an appellate court judge, you are reviewing the lower court's decisions. So I have that experience. I've been working in the appellate courts for you, the people of Wisconsin, because judges are servants of the people, for over 25 years. In addition to that, I am an adjunct professor at Marquette University Law School. I teach appellate writing and advocacy to second and third year lawyers. And I really enjoy all three of these jobs. I love them, actually. But when the opportunity came to jump into this race, my opponent, Jeff Davis, had no opponent. And I think the people deserve a choice. You know, he was appointed by Governor Evers and is facing the people for election for the first time on April 6th. And so I feel the people need a choice of someone who was appointed by Governor Evers or someone like myself, as I just described, who is very qualified for this job and is committed, most importantly, to the Constitution. I will always apply the Constitution. I will never set it aside. And I have been doing just that for you, the people of Wisconsin, for over 25 years. You just didn't know about me because I was behind the scenes instead of out in the front. So that's a little bit about me. I also just want to mention the Wisconsin Constitution requires the Court of Appeals judges to live in the district they serve. This district, District 2, covers 12 counties of southeastern Wisconsin. And it covers this county, Washington, Ozaukee, Waukesha, Walworth, Racine, Kenosha, Sheboygan, Fond du Lac, Manitowoc, Winnebago, Calumet, and Green Lake. It's 12 counties. It does not include Milwaukee County. And the reason the Wisconsin Constitution requires the Court of Appeals judges to live in the district is so that they have a connection with the community. I have that connection. I've had it for almost 30 years. I'm an active member of my church in Muskego, which is St. Leonard's Parish. And I also coached, believe it or not, football for over 10 years in Muskego. And there's a lot of skills that I learned in coaching boys football that have really helped me on this campaign. Believe it or not, there's a lot of skills that transfer. And so I'm just going to finish with, I would like to share with you some of my endorsements. I'm not going to read them all because there's a lot. You can go to my website, judgeshelleygrogan.com, if you'd like to look at them. Also on my Facebook page is Judge Shelley Grogan, and we're updating that with endorsements as well. But I am really proud to be endorsed by individuals and groups who are committed to constitutional rights, because I've been preserving, protecting, and defending your constitutional rights for a very long time, and I would like to continue to do so. So, as I mentioned, I'm endorsed by Justice Rebecca Bradley and Justice Dan Kelly. I'm also endorsed by Pro-Life Wisconsin, Wisconsin Right to Life, Wisconsin Family Action, Governor Scott Walker and First Lady Tonette Walker, Lieutenant Governor Rebecca Clayfish, Attorney General and now Judge Brad Schimmel, Judge Paul Buchenhagen, Judge Jack Melvin, Judge Dan Borowski, Judge Peter Grimm, Judge Richard Nuss, and Judge Melissa Murray. And I'm also endorsed by many of your conservative representatives here in Washington County. Senator Dewey Strobel, if any of them are here, let me know. Assembly Rep Robert Brooks, Assembly Rep Rick Gundrum, Assembly Rep Ann Knodel. Did I miss any of them? Anybody else here that endorsed me? Okay, and a whole bunch of other conservative reps from the other 12 counties, the other 11 counties. But I'm also endorsed by Congressman Scott Fitzgerald, Congressman Brian Stile, Congressman Glenn Grothman, Congressman Mike Gallagher, Waukesha County Sheriff Eric Severson, Walworth County Sheriff Kurt Picknell, Sheboygan County Sheriff Corey Raisler, Manitowoc County Sheriff Dan Hartwig, Fond du Lac County Sheriff Ryan Walschmidt, Ozaukee County Sheriff James Johnson, Racine County Sheriff Chris Schmaling, Kenosha County Sheriff David Beth, Winnebago County Sheriff John Motz, Green Lake County Sheriff Mark Cadole, and the Milwaukee Police Association. I am law enforcement's choice, and I'm proud of that. I'm also endorsed by 5 district attorneys. And then the last endorsement I'm going to mention is the Wisconsin Realtors Association. Any realtors in the room? No? The Wisconsin Realtors Association has never endorsed a Court of Appeals candidate before, ever. And they decided for the first time to endorse me. And they're endorsing me because of the quality of my candidacy, my commitment to the Constitution, private property rights, and the First Amendment. And I'm very proud to have their endorsement. So that's a little bit about me. I hope that I've earned your vote on April 6th. I will always fight for you, the people, because judges are servants of the people. Shelley, Grogan, April 6th. Thank you.